back out with us today. We got something really cool to show you. A couple videos ago, we showed you how we do remelts in a Presto pot, and we use the Tournament Strong automatic stirrer on top. Well, we got Tournament Strong actually got a hold of us, and they hooked us up with a whole setup to do a dual injector. So we're going to do a dual injector in the Presto pot using raw plastics, not remelts. So you can see how we do it from right from start to finish. And so I'm going to show you this whole setup. So let's get right into this. All right, there, guys. There's the setup. I'm holding the camera, so I'm going to try to do it as best I can. But let's check this out. Look at this. Now, first of all, we had the pots, okay? And then what Tournament Strong, Randy sent us, is this plate here. Attaches both your pots together. This bar here goes up to this little piece here. Now this piece here is for your dual injectors. I'll show you how that works in a minute. And then you got individual stir on each one. So you can heat it up, stir it. It'll keep stirring and all at the same time. Now, let me show you this. We have our regular dual injector from Bass Tackle that we always use. Where is it? Okay. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Well, Tournament Strong has this little handle they gave us that hooks right into it. And then it's kind of a cool little extra feature. But that part I told you on top, see? Your injectors fit right in that. And then if you look down in there, you can actually keep it in there, and you can, let me show you. See how it's spinning? Look, it goes right by it. It doesn't even touch the, yeah, let's see that again. See that? Doesn't even touch the stir. So if you want, you could just leave your injector, where is it? Leave your injectors in there. And then just pull it out, shoot, set it right back in there. It's an awesome setup. And make sure you check out Tournament Strong. And let's get some plastisol in this thing and start warming it up. And of course, every mold starts with great plastisol. So for this, I thought we'd try the new red label from deadonplastix. We're going to do it in the soft. This is a great plastisol to use for something like this because when it sets up really quick. And for injection molding, that's awesome. And plus, it maintains clarity, and the durability factor is insane. It's super tough, killer plastic. When you shake these jugs, it's best to put this into another bigger jug and stir it with a paddle mixer. If you don't have one of those, don't shake your jug. You stir your jug. Shaking it introduces excess bubbles in your plastisol, so all I do is just kind of rotate it back and forth nice and easy. That's it. So we're going to get this all shooken up, and we're going to throw some in there. And then the recipe we're going to use is our perch recipe, which you could see on another video also not too long ago. You can go back and check out the recipe. And so we're going to throw that, put the raw plastisol in, and then put our get it to temp, and then we're going to put the colors in it. So we're going to get going and show you what's up. Okay, as you see, we got about 6 ounces or 6 cups in each one, and you see how just the tip of the injector is covering it, not much at all. So I'm going to show you something real quick. Should have done that without the injectors on. Okay, so this is our injector with the new handle on it. This is a bass tackle injector. Now you saw just the tip was in there. Well, Tournament Strong includes this brace here that connects your injectors. So what you do is take the one that came with your injector, just take that one off, and then now you got this one that came from Tournament Strong, and you see there. Now that will actually get it all the way to the bottom of when you put it in there. That will be your stopper. So that will get it all the way so your injectors get to the bottom. Cool little feature he included with it. Thought of everything. These are amazing little Presto pots. So we're gonna heat these up. They each got their own temps. So for starters, we're just gonna turn them all the way up. They're gonna take a while to warm up. So never. I don't ever use the temperature on the pot. Never trust that because those are always off. So always use a probe and probe thermometer, make sure you got it ready to the right temperature. Now we put that in, so we don't want to burn. So we're going to start each of our stirs. Now these are great because not only will it keep your plastisol stirred up so you don't have to do it. It keeps your flakes suspended, and it allows for a more even heating. So we're going to give this a while. It's probably going to take a good 45 minutes to get that up to temp. So we're going to wait till that gets up to temp and then show you the next steps. All right. It's been about 20 minutes. You can see it's just starting to get to a gel stage in both of those. So just a little bit longer. All right. Look at that. How clear that is. It's real close to conversion temp. Remember, first you have to get it to the 350 conversion temp before you start anything. So we're real close right now. We're going to start putting some color into it and let it finish out. Very cool. All right, so it's also important to note that make sure you got plenty of ventilation. Always make sure you're doing this stuff safe. It's not hard to work with, but they're just things you got to do to make it safe for you. So make sure you got plenty of ventilation. We have vents in our overhead that sucks the air right out, plus a fan in our window that sucks the air out that way. Especially working with Red Label, because a Red Label blend is non-phthalate blend, and or is a phthalate blend. All the other dead-on plastics is non-phthalate blend. So since it does have phthalates in it, you really want to make sure you're safe. So just make sure you got good ventilation and you should be good. We're going to put the color right into it. Now, our recipe for this one was on a video a few videos back for our perch color. So we got to multiply that recipe times 6 because we got 6 cups in each one. So we're going to do the math and start putting the drops that we need right into it. And you can put them right into this and it'll just stir up while it's finishing getting to conversion temp. So I'm going to show you how we do that. All right, I turned it up a little bit so I can mix that in. You see that's the bottom side. That way it can mix all that in. And then here's going to be the top side. Alright, so we're just going to give that a little bit longer. And then we'll get to shooting. Alright, those are ready up to temp. I would suggest a bigger layout. If you use this, we don't have a bigger table, so right now we're just putting our molds on a stool. And I'm going to show you how we inject it. From this point on, it's pretty much just point and shoot and point and shoot. So let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to kill the stirrers just to make sure we don't bottom out. And then you put this all the way to the bottom there. Inject it up. Let it run off a little bit. Whoops. Alright, now just lay it on your injector and shoot it. Alright. Make sure you top your molds off like always. Okay. And then you just put it back in there. Push out your extra. Just like that. Alright, so now we're just going to go through and start filling up some molds. So here we go. Oh, remember, let's kill the stir sticks and not knock stuff over. Alright. Alright, so let's check out our first run here. These are the 3.8 pintails. Very cool. Nice perchy pattern. Nice laminates. Very cool. Alright, let's get this other one here. Another perfect pour. Awesome. And then we pour these 5-inch stickworms. There you go. Very cool. And then we also did some of the 4-inch tracer shads. Put that tail back in there. Very awesome. Very cool. And then here's the other tracer. Very cool. All right. How you like that? We just did all those baits in about 10 minutes. Now that's pretty quick production. Now we're just going to keep shooting and see what we can come up with. All right, so we're going to get all our molds back together and get ready for shoot some more. But it's also important to notice that we've been putting all the remelts that come off of the injectors and stuff. We've been putting it right back in there. So you want to make sure that that has time to melt down. So in between runs, just kind of check on it and make sure it's, you know, a good consistency to shoot at. But other than that, yeah, it's just point and shoot until you're done. This is an excellent option when you have like large batches to pour at a time. And yeah, so we're gonna get shooting on this and see what we come up with. All right, so look at that. This took about a half an hour, and I got all these tracers, and all these sticks, all the same pattern. Very awesome. That's a lot of baits for a half an hour work. Plus, we still got another set here we got to pull out. And if you look, our plastisol is just about to the top of that paddle now. So we used about a little more than half of what we put in there. But overall, man, if you're looking for a killer setup, this is what you do. Get a hold of Randy. He's a Randy Ibsen from Tournament Strong. He's a good dude, and he'll hook you up with one of these awesome setups. Very, very cool. And thank you, Randy. We appreciate everything, buddy. So there it is, man. This is pretty cool setup. If you're in the market for doing large batches of plastisol, this is a superior option, and so much cheaper than like the Shooting Star and everything. That's like thousands of dollars. This doesn't cost even close to that. Plus, if you get a hold of Randy at Tournament Strong on Facebook or the webpage or the website, he runs specials all the time for complete setups like this and everything. So make sure you check him out, and hope you liked everything, and thanks for hanging out, and until next time, thanks for hanging out.